Đây là chương trình Khéo dùng tiền của đài Lưới Luật Sài Gòn TV. Chúng tôi là luật sư Tony Nguyễn CPA và
Xin chào quý vị, tôi là Tom Nguyễn, chủ công ty Integrity Escrow.
hôm nay chúng tôi xin được trở lại nói chuyện với quý vị với anh Paul Lee. Anh là phó giám đốc và của một ngân hàng đại hàng ở tại Garden Grove, Unity Bank. Xin mời anh Paul Lee giới thiệu mình với lại khán giả.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Sure. It's always my pleasure to be in this TV station to go over some of the loan product that we have and also that many people have this question about. So once again, thank you so much for inviting me back.
Thank you for coming. Hôm nay chúng tôi sẽ nói chuyện với quý vị đề tài mà nói đi nói lại lúc nào cũng có nhiều người thắc mắc là cái business loan và cái credit line. Tại vì có nhiều khách hàng của chúng tôi cũng như của anh Tom vậy. Lúc người ta đến ta nói chuyện mình xong rồi người ta thắc mắc là không biết nên apply một cái business loan,
Không biết cái nào là cái nào, không biết cái business loan là sao, không biết cái equity line credit là sao.
và cái nào lợi cho mình
Dạ,
nên làm
đúng
cái
vậy.
nào. So hôm nay chúng tôi chúng tôi mời được anh Paul Lee. Anh sẽ cắt nghĩa và giải thích cho quý vị biết là cái nào nó có lợi cho mình và cái nào mình nên làm.
Paul, thank you for coming today. We're talking about business loans and also line of credits, business line of credits. Could you kind of extrapolate on that or give us more details?
Absolutely. When we say business line of credit or business loan, the loan product itself is extending to the business. The common mistake is many people will apply as considering as a personal, as a consumer loan. Actually, business line of credit and business loan is specifically for business.
So they're two different products, right?
Correct,
Business
correct.
loan is different and equity line of credit is different.
Correct. It's completely different. When you say equity line of credit, it is geared toward any property. It could be single-family home based on the single-family resident, or even commercial property. But it is based on the equity of the property, not for the business. So that's a big difference.
So it secures by the property itself, be it a real property or the business itself.
Correct.
Right.
But you also have like non-equity business line also, right? A
Sure.
line of credit that is not based on like
Unsecured.
unsecured.
Correct. When we say unsecured, and people say, okay, it's not collateralized by anything. When we say unsecured, simply mean that business itself will be collateralized. So now you call it UCC, the business asset itself. Will be collateralized. So unnecessarily will be requiring commercial property. So that one not going to be
Would that be
collateral.
equipments and stuff? Would that you collateralize equipment?
Sure. Now, equipment can be business asset also, including business asset. Now, equipment can be come as it is as independent as a equipment loan for the business purpose. Now, leasing company does that. So specifically filing against the equipment. Now, but when we take a business loan, we look at holistic as a whole business as asset. It could include the business and also some of the content itself included in it. It could be fixed equipment or some of the separate equipment we're talking about.
So you do a UCC filing on the whole business.
Correct.
So you attach the whole business assets, fixed assets, receivable, everything.
Correct. We call
Okay,
them-
and that's what we're talking about today, the non-equity business line of credit.
Non-equity
So
stuff.
versus a loan, business loan. Chúng tôi, anh Paul Lee vừa trình bày với quý vị là hai cái loại loan chính mà chúng tôi, anh Paul Lee phân biệt là một cái loại business loan là cái loan mà nó for một mục đích chính thức của nó, specific purpose, tức là quý vị vay một cái nợ trả hàng tháng và trong vòng bao nhiêu năm đó, và một bên là một cái line of credit, nó tương tự như là cái nhà mình ra vay một cái equity line of credit. Nhưng mà hôm nay chúng tôi chỉ bàn về một cái credit line mà nó không based on cái equity. Tuy nhiên những ngân hàng thường người ta không cho mình một cách dễ dàng như vậy. Thường người ta trước khi ta cho mình cái loan, người ta file một cái UCC, cái đó là Uniform Commercial Code trên toàn cái business của mình. Nếu mà mình không trả được, người ta ta có quyền ta lấy tài sản của mình, account receivable của mình. Can you tell the audience some of the difference between a business loan and a line of credit?
Sure.
the major differences?
Sure. I mean, the business loan itself has a lot of product types built into it. We could say line of credit, we simply say for the business annual basis. Some bank offers a product like short-term 1 year or even 2 years. Line of credit, which is a revolving line of credit, like a home equity line of credit, that will require monthly payment of interest only, and at the due date, the principal whole balance will be due. Now, those are the business line of credit for the business purpose. Now, we also have, we're talking when we say business loan, some types like business acquisition that will require certain year time or 5 or 10 year amortization that you will make a principal and interest payment to make a fulfillment of the business loan requirement. Now, you could say also equipment, purchasing equipment. That also qualifies as a business loan that you were required to purchase equipment for the terms of period time to repay the debt. Now also we have various types like business purchase and equipment purchase, also business expansion loan. Also you could also consider it as a business loan, or working capital. Sometimes you need for some kind of working capital needs for various purpose, hiring additional employment, or for some capital needs, also paying some of the expenses that you need to take care of. So you will consider working capital as well.
For a business loan, you would need to borrow or take the full lump sum.
Correct.
Opposed to an equity line of credit where you have that money or access there, and then you can withdraw it every month or whatever amount that you need. You really don't have to pay the full amount or take the whole amount. So when you get a loan, the loan is for buying equipment and so forth. Usually people use the line of equity to do for the capital or maybe day-to-day stuff.
Sure. I mean, I guess a lot of time we'll recommend business, like for example, buying equipment, instead of rather utilizing your equity as a property or home equity, that's individual principals equity you're tapping into instead of the business itself you have. Now, I guess requirement, we have to understand requirement of business loan. Least minimum, you need to have a 1 or 2 years established in the business. Let's say you're a brand new company, say you want to set up the loan, then we're not going to require, it requires a traditional commercial loan. We'll preferably prefer the SBA loan because of history is also required too. So there's a various way requirement also it comes for the business credit facility. So the borrower or applicant needs to understand what is needed for applying the loan before we kind of go into the more detail.
Right.
Anh Paul có nói là cái business loan thì nó có nhiều hình thức khác nhau. Thí dụ như là nhưng mà thường thì là tại vì cái business loan nó có một cái mục đích chính của nó, thì thường người ta vay cái business loan là for equipment hoặc là để dùng làm cái capital, để mà working capital cho cái công ty của mình. Thường thì những cái loan như vậy nó có một cái fixed term mà thường tối thiểu nó là 1 năm và nó có thể nhiều hơn. Và cái đó một khi mà người ngân hàng đưa tiền cho mình rồi, mình bắt đầu mình phải trả tiền hàng tháng. Trong khi đó cái line of credit thì lúc nào mình lấy tiền ra đó thì mình mới bắt đầu mình trả tiền lại cho ngân hàng, thì cái đó nó tùy theo cái nhu cầu của mình. How easy is it to apply for business loan? Most people are familiar with.
Sure.
You know, everybody is familiar. You know, buying equipment, buying a building, two most common uses of business loan. But I guess, you know, the viewers are more interested in the line of credit.
Sure.
How easy is it to apply for a line of credit? Do you need to be in business for a long time to be able to apply for that? And let me interrupt you. We'll come back. You can get your thought and we'll come back and we'll talk more about that. Chúng tôi xin tạm ngưng chương trình ở đây để giới thiệu những người bảo trợ chương trình và xin trở lại với quý vị trong giây phút.